Hello, I'm Lugatorix and welcome to part 31 of the Scythia campaign on Rome Total War. What could potentially be the grand finale if things go right. And we're starting today's episode like how we're seemingly starting every episode, which is we get a candidate for adoption. The game's very nice. Every time I load it up it says, do you want an adoption? Okay, we'll take it. I mean, yes, Silas, 21-year-old. He didn't die this... Oh no, he died. Okay, well, that was a shame. But, okay, well, the baby's dead, but it's all good. Right, don't worry about that. I couldn't really care less. What I am worried about is a lot of unhappiness, a lot of settlements under siege, but it can be remedied just by taking out the final few Julii settlements, the final Germanic settlement, the final Scipii settlement, which we were totally screwed out of last episode. If you saw the end of that, last episode, we were screwed out of Caralis. We will retake Tarsus today, definitely for sure. Philippos is heading on his way. Once he does, Tarsus will be ours for sure. We took Campus Sarkai. So what I'm trying to do is work out exactly what I need to do this turn. As I said, a lot of settlements under siege. I'm confident that any of them get attacked, we can actually defend, which is good. But I don't think, because we can't take Arretium right now, that we will be attacked as soon as I press the end turn button on that one. Mediolanium we can't take right now, but we can't really do a lot. We have moved as far as we can in every position, so I think I am actually going to end the turn, see exactly what happens. So, let's see what happens. Diplomat moving up north for some reason, that's fine. Probably finding the British or something, I don't really know. But, okay, Scipio, I've put Capua under siege again, that's fine. Well, it's not great, but it's okay. Average defeat on the old naval front, which is a bit annoying. Senate moving around. And, again, attacked before the reinforcements can get over. Bit annoying. We've been attacked outside of Tarsus by Captain Milagros, which is a bunch of nothing, basically. And the army we fought last time in Tarsus and unfortunately lost to. But I reckon on the open field, we have a very good chance. So, let's see how we do against the Seleucids. Okay, so start the old deployment and we have a battle to fight. So we're going to start the battle straight away, and all this is really, I'm going to cut out the majority of this because it's not very exciting. We're just going to run up to them, fire arrows at them, and they're going to be a bit hurt from it. Oh no. Now the chariots should get decimated by them. The chariots have very low defense, so our missiles should absolutely tear through them. I'm looking at the Peltas accidentally. Yeah, the size chariot's already down to 15. In fact, let's just go and focus on this army. This is the more important army. It's over there. Go on, go and ignore this army and just go over and fight the reinforcements, please. Right, so we are coming over towards the reinforcements. Is that a general unit or, well, whatever it is, it's peasants. They've broken now. Good. I really want you focusing on the phalanx troops though, because they are the more annoying men to deal with. Still though, phalanx unmaneuverable, shouldn't do a very good job at all against horse archers out in the open. Well, it's going well so far. The majority of the phalanx is, well, a good portion of the phalanx is down 0% to 59% so far. I just saw there. Really, really good stuff. Right, I'm going to get one of these men just to take out those Peltas in the melee. Make sure they don't get back to the city. But the majority of the army has collapsed already, which is good. We really are down to the bare bones of this Seleucid army. And yeah, there we go. Victory. Excellent stuff. In fact, we could probably take Tarsus right now. Because we've killed so many of them. But either way, we knew we were going to be able to retake Tarsus nice and easily, and it's good that we have done so very, very quickly. Even if we don't technically take it now, we will have it by the next turn. Unmaneuverable army, based on phalanx, so easy for the Scythians to deal with. 721 kills to 7. So, what else is going on? We do take Tarsus, good. So, as we need the money, we are going to exterminate them, get a cool 3,200 off them. Not amazing, but it's alright, we can deal with it. Okay. Showed us a random shot of the Germanics, and we've been attacked outside of Arretium, and again the Julii make the same mistake over and over again. They attack our strongest armies out in the field where they are at their strongest. Captain Aulus, I mean, decent force. Principes, some war dogs will cause trouble, but in general they will not be able to deal with this sheer amount of horse archers we have. And then Quintus Julius himself might cause a bit of trouble. The rest of the army isn't that threatening. Let's see how we do. A big victory here, and Arretium could be ours. Meaning the only settlement remaining is Mediolanium, which is completely undefended, basically. So, things are looking on the up, I would say. Right, start the deployment. Now, we have basically two groups of troops. We have the horse archers, and then we have the heavy cavalry. So, the heavy cavalry I want over here. I'll be personally controlling them. The rest of the lads, start the battle, will be moving towards the Julii and basically firing in on them. So, just move out in a cool formation like that. Start firing in on the Julii. And all should be good. Ah, there's a random unit of Scythian nobles which got snuck into that group. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, all of you guys though, skirmish around them, you'll be fine. These guys in a group around the back here, like so. Right, now the slot, I want them quickly to focus on the general. Huge amount of arrow fire will cripple that general, whose name I've already forgotten. That's how insignificant he is. Ah, he's not over here, he's over there, fine. Okay, we'll deal with him in a minute then. Ah, he's over there, incidentally. Okay, we have a lot of heavy cavalry. We could potentially... Why are the Scythian nobles over there? We could potentially just deal with this army just with the heavy cavalry, I reckon. Because, I mean, we must have a solid 200 heavy cavalry right there. Which is excellent stuff. Really, really good. 7% kill to 0 as well. It's a pretty good start to the battle, I'd say. Yeah, really want to get this general down. I think he's in this army. I think he is, because Captain Aulus had the big army. We will take out Captain Aulus with arrow fire. And then the heavy cavalry can deal with the reinforcements. So there's the general. What we're going to do, pause it for a second. Right, you lot out here. You lot face in front on. And you come out to the side, please. We're going to try and surround him, basically. Ideal world, he would charge forward. He might not, however. That's fine. And the Principes are kind of protecting the general, which is a little bit annoying as well. Where's the general going? Because he's being surrounded by Principes. Bit annoying. It looks like the general is about to charge, though. You know what? I'm going to go all in. Charge that general. Because the Principes are just going to fire their missiles, and it's going to be annoying. You are not running. I don't know why, but you should be running. All of you should be running. Good. We're going to surround them from every angle. The Roman general should not be able to escape. He's already routing, and he's already dead. Yet we've dealt with that expertly there, if I say so myself. I know I'm sounding a little bit arrogant, but you're allowed to sound arrogant if you're just about to complete a campaign. That's my opinion. So there we go. So Quintus Julius is no longer a thing in this campaign. He is dead, which is really, really good for us. How is the rest of things going? 7%, 37%, solid start. We should be able to deal with that army pretty easily. Any rogue units we can just deal with the massive heavy cavalry we have here. But at the moment we're just making sure nobody gets back to Arretium, which is the important thing. Somebody's dead. I think that might be the captain. Captain Aulus? Yeah, it is Captain Aulus. Fine. Well, Captain Aulus is dead. And yeah, we're basically just firing all across the land on these Roman troops, and that's fine by me, to be honest. You know, I can see a few routing Romans. Good stuff, and a nice bit of alliteration as well there. Right, I'm going to use the heavy cavalry to deal with a few more lads that are routing or about to rout, and I reckon we can wrap this up pretty quickly, actually. The odd unit that is still around, we can just fire upon. Otherwise, we will take them out with the heavy cavalry like this, and they're already routed, which is good. This whole side has collapsed for the Romans, by the way. There's basically no one left. The only Romans that remain are over there. Not quite sure what's going on. I'll check that out in a minute. But I've sent some horse archers over to deal with that, whatever the situation is, basically. Right, let's get our heavy cavalry over there to see what's going on. Things are going pretty good in general. The odd unit has routed, but that's affordable. 20% around to 81% is a good start. I mean, the battle's barely been going on for anything, and you know, we're already wrapping it up, basically, which is excellent stuff. You guys go there. The heavy cavalry can deal with this rogue unit of Weletes, which are running off. But yeah, I think we might be able to actually take Arretium here. We've killed the general, which is the important thing. And we will have killed by the end of the battle 90% of the army. So we should have done enough to actually make sure there's no garrison remaining in Arretium. Meaning we can just waltz in, which is good. Yep, victory. Okay, we will continue the battle. Just chase the odd unit down. But really, I mean, that is it. That is it for the Julii. This was really one of their final stands. They still have armies. And they still have armies besieging our settlements, but if we take the last couple of settlements, they should go rebel, and that will be the end of the Julii. So really good stuff. And there we go, heroic victory, 1,100 kills to around 200-ish. We did a pretty good job there, and hopefully Arretium will be ours now, meaning we just have to deal with Mediolanum, and the Julii should be gone. So we'll see what happens. Is Arretium ours? Not yet, and Mediolanum is being reinforced, but Arretium is ours now, so we can exterminate them, get a bit of money from that, which is good. There is an army outside of Mediolanum, which is a little bit annoying, I will admit. Right. Agent found. You know what, at this point of the campaign, I really don't care. We are at war with basically every faction apart from Armenia and Egypt and Gaul and Spain. I think they're the only 4 factions we're not at war with. So there we go. Right, let's finish off the Germanics right now by taking Bartavodrum. That would be very nice. So, oh, we can't quite. Okay, we have to besiege it. Fine. Well, you besiege Bartavodrum. Have a good time doing that. Merge the troops up. That'd be lovely. Lovely if you could do that. Okay, good. So, Bartavodrum will be gone very, very soon. As for the mystery settlement, we are heading up in that direction. So, just please do that. Rusa, look, I want to organise peace with the British. So, if you could just wander over to Britain and sort of just do that, then that'd be really cool if you could just do that. But otherwise, just talk to the Spanish geezer if you want to, that's fine. Right, Tarsus is ours, and we will learn from our lesson and bring Philippos over to Tarsus. No, actually, there's not really much reason. I mean, he could just go and take Antioch. Okay, Antioch is quite strong. We will just stand outside of Tarsus and we'll be fine. Okay, so that's good. Right, as for Caralis, oh, that's just annoying me every time I see it. That's annoying. We are getting a ship over. It's here. It's got an army on it. It will take probably about 4 or 5 turns to get over to Caralis, but we will do it. We will do it. Now, this boat, it does have an army, so let's just step here for a moment. This army isn't amazing. Caralis has literally got 1 person in it. I mean, why don't we just besiege Caralis again? Or just sort of just do something. Just go there and just do something. You'll be joined by other men pretty soon, hopefully, from this ship, which is good. Right, Capua is under siege, but I'm confident we can defend Capua with that force. That is a pretty decent force. I would not want to fight that myself. So that's good. Mediolanum. What has it got in it? It's got literally a unit of Equites in. But of course an army outside, which is a bit annoying. Right. Thing is, I don't think you can physically bribe Mediolanum. Oh, you apparently can. If we bribe Mediolanum, will the Julii go rebel? No, well, they're not interested, so fine. Okay, we're going to have to get an army up from Arretium. So this army, which was just at Arretium, we'll get, I don't know, like these 4 generals. Right, merge the units up. And we'll have, I don't know, these 3 generals. That's 4. That's 4. There we go. Plus you lot. We need someone to hold the ram, but hopefully there'll be some mercenaries ready. Just head up here. Good. And go towards Mediolanum, basically. There are mercenaries, so we will pick them up in a second because we will need them. Yep. You to hold the ram. Good. So within a turn or 2, Mediolanum should be ours. Now, do we have a spy in the region? Because a spy would be really helpful right now. Yes. For getting into Mediolanum quickly. You do that. That would be excellent. So hopefully within 2 turns we can take that. Batavium still has 4 turns till surrender, so they're safe, which is good. In fact, not many of our settlements are under siege now by the Julii. They really have stepped it back. They're trying to defend their homeland. It's a bit too late. Capua shouldn't be attacked, and even if it is, I'm actually pretty confident we could defend it. So there's not really a lot left to do, I believe, this turn. I think really we can end the turn. We can take Bartavodrum. Hopefully take Mediolanum, and then it's Rome. Then it is Rome, and of course Caralis. So let's end the turn, see what happens. Right, let's end the turn, see what's going on. So this geezer is running along, that's fine. So is this geezer, and well, it showed us something to do with Caralis, but I don't think it was particularly relevant. One of our navies has been defeated. The Senate are moving around. They're probably worrying a little bit at this point. And Carthage, who are a faction we've never really looked at in this campaign, they're moving around. British are talking to the Germanics. The British are being aggressive. Going for this settlement now. Okay, right, so first of all, Armenia want an alliance in the map information. Yeah, I'm totally happy to have an alliance in map information with Armenia. In fact, if you remember long enough ago, we had an alliance with Armenia at the beginning of the game, and it was only broken because we went to war with Parthia. I think that was the case. But either way, yeah, very, very happy to do that. And we are allies with Armenia, have no desire to go to war with them. Now, frustration, okay, so actually odd decision from the Julii. Captain Secundus has attacked us in the open field, like I've said many times. Pretty stupid mistake. That's not even a good army. We can definitely deal with that and then march into Mediolanum nice and easily. Let's see if we can do that nice and quickly now. Okay, so start the battle. And what we're going to do instantly is we're going to run over to these stupid Julii. I will cut the majority of this out because totally pointless them attacking us. They never stood a chance. Right, already basically like half their army is routing. No surprise at all. Let's make sure they don't get away. That would be, okay, the Equites are going to get away, but these guys, make sure they don't get away because I don't particularly want to see them again in the city. Otherwise, I mean, really, guys, just focus on getting the ballista down maybe and stuff like that. But we've pretty much already wrapped this up, literally within seconds. That was some sort of record, probably. I mean, literally, we just walked in, smashed into them, started firing arrows, and they were absolutely done for. This Julii army never stood a chance. What were they thinking? Right, guys, you need to run because I don't want them getting back to the city, preferably. It'd be much easier for me if they just died here. So, guys, run, please, you lazy bastards. I know we've won this easily, but let's not get complacent, please. And there we go, victory, good, and we will just chase down that last unit. Should be pretty simple. They are going down in the distance. The captain dies. Captain idiot, really, because I don't know why he attacked us. 475 kills to 7. There was no need for me to show you the majority of that. It was so easy that it wasn't really a challenge at all. Pretty pointless them attacking us, but the road to Mediolanum's clear, so I'm happy. Saying that, Batavium's just been put under siege. And also Mediolanum's just magically had reinforcements join. Okay. Another suitable husband. Brilliant. How has Mediolanum just got troops and a new general? Fine. Well, lucky them. I don't know how they managed to do that. Either way, spy. Come in here. So, 32% chance if we attack, we will be able to walk straight in. I mean, we should be able to do this. But now that they've had magical reinforcements, it might not be as easy as I thought. So we'll sort that out in a second. So settlement besieged, we know. End of turn report. Town grows. You know what? At this point in the game, really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. Diplomatic information. We are allies with Armenia. And Scythia and Germania declared a ceasefire. Don't remember doing that. And maybe it's because the alliance with Armenia. Let's have a look. So we're allies with Armenia, and Germania are also allies with Armenia. Well, I still want to destroy the Germanics. So, you know, I'm sorry, but I did say I was going to destroy the Germanics, so we're going straight back to war with them. And that means the alliance with Armenia is in tatters. Oh, well, if you try and attack us, you will die. So just don't bother. Just don't bother. Right. Caralis. Now, we can put Caralis under siege. So do that. But we would like reinforcements, so we need reinforcements from this boat, which is coming from over here. So it will take about 2 turns for them to get over. So even if these guys lose Caralis, 2 turns we will have Caralis for sure, which is good. Capua is no longer under siege. This army cannot decide what it wants to do. Nero Tacitus is kind of crazy, a bit like the real life Nero. A lot of my problems would be solved if we could just take Mediolanum right now. But I don't know if our force is quite good enough. But we don't have a huge amount of choice. Well, first of all, let's besiege Mediolanum. And the gates were open. The gates are open. So, if we assault it, it's relatively even. Right, we'll go for it in a second. We will go for it in a second. So I will do that in a minute. Yeah, we've got to go for it because we need to destroy the Julii so that they stop bothering us, basically. So, this army it's an active futility, but just start moving over here. I would like to take this mystery settlement, but honestly, it's not a disaster if I don't take it before the end of the campaign. It's, you know, it's not hugely important. We have, I think, already fulfilled the amount of settlements. We just need to take Rome, which we will do pretty soon. I will be recruiting in this region. you know, horse archers and the like to deal with the Romans very, very soon, or the Senate specifically, of course. Well, I think we've done everything. There's no more putting it off. Let's go and try and take Mediolanum off the Julii. Right, let's start the old deployment, and there is the city. Now, not going to be easy. I don't actually like fighting inside cities and Scythia, but we don't have much choice. We're going to try and pile in the horse archers straight through the gates. Now, they're going to take a huge amount of losses from the towers, and there's a unit right there, a unit of Equites, admittedly, but they're going to take a huge amount of losses from the towers. I know they are. What might be better is if we get the Barbarian Warlord to charge in straight into the Equites straight away and just get them out of the way. Let's see if we can do that. The heavy cavalry is into the city, but there's still a lot of troops. Let's pause it for a second. Okay, we've got a unit routing. Now, all these guys are on the walls, which is fine. What is actually on the plaza? Where is the plaza? That's another good question. There's a unit over there. Where is the plaza? It's got to be over there. Yeah, it is over there. I should look at the mini-map more often. Yeah, it's over there. So, well, heavy cavalry, get out of the way of the towers. There's a lot of towers. So what we're going to do, quickly, take these barbarian mercenaries out and stop getting hit from the towers would be very nice. Right, the units are pouring down from the towers, which is fine. We expected that. The majority of the heavy lifting can actually be done by our heavy cavalry, the generals. So, guys, get round this corner here. Start moving towards the plaza. I know the Scythian horse archers are going to take a huge amount of damage from towers. I haven't got a lot of choice. Right, what have we got here? We've got the Roman general. You know what? This might be the best opportunity we get to kill him. 3 Roman generals versus 1. I think our chances are pretty good. Admittedly, it's a narrow street. Let's see how we do. It's 3 generals versus 1. Come on. Come on. This isn't the best tactic, I know. But we're not going to get too many chances to kill him. And he is going down relatively quickly. Not as quickly as I'd like in comparison to how my generals are doing. But still, he's down to 11. And we're at, like, what, 40? Over 40? I think now he is starting to really go down. As soon as we kill the general, it's going to be huge bonuses for us. And there we go. General dead. Excellent stuff. Right. Pause it again. Pause it again. Okay. Who's dead? Marcellus Capito. I like that name. Marcellus Capito. Right. But I'm not here to judge names. I'm here to judge Rome Total War. I don't know. Right. I didn't really think about that sentence. We are now going to run towards the plaza and hopefully take it with the heavy cavalry we have. Right. What have we got here then? We've got a few war dogs. Just get past them. I want to get onto the plaza because it's literally trash on the plaza. Really is a bunch of garbage on the plaza. If we take the plaza nice and quickly, that would be excellent. So guys, please be a bit quicker. Right, we're on the plaza, but the generals are looking a little bit worn down, admittedly. And we still need to get all these cavalry auxilia down, who have infinite morale. You know what? This might not be the best tactic. I don't mind if we lose a few Somebody's dead. Please don't it be it's Wardson. You know what? I did say that was a bad tactic, and look what it's proven to be. Right, fine. What we'll do then, we need to get all the horse archers onto the plaza as quick as you can. Run, please. Ignore the towers, run past the towers, take as minimal losses as can. Let's go.
Warriors fight without a general's guiding hand.
Couple of generals died there. You know what? I'm at the stage of the campaign where it doesn't really matter if generals die. We can just get new ones. It's not too much of a concern. I'm just getting the Scythian horse archers to run to the plaza. Okay, all 3 generals died. I literally don't care. Right, we've taken a huge amount of losses, mostly from the towers, but we have managed to force our way nearly to the plaza, but yeah, basically just the sheer amount of horse archers managed to force their way to the plaza. It's okay. I think we have done this. Well, we have done this. You can look at the balance of power and see that we've done this. I'm going to swarm. Let's slow it down a little bit. We're going to swarm the plaza. It's just the sheer amount of horse archers. This is not the right way to go about it. I was just impatient. Wanted to get there quickly and take the plaza. It was impatience that took so many losses and generals. I don't mind at this stage of the campaign. It's alright. Victory will end the battle. And are the Julii destroyed? Are all our settlements free from the tyranny of the Julii? Are they, you know, rebels now? Let's hope so. I know like 3 generals died. It's not something I'm proud of, but I wasn't really concentrating that battle. I just wanted to get the Julii destroyed. Please say one of those notes. Faction destroyed. The House of Julii. I don't care how many generals it took. It was worth it. The Julii are gone. So that means, theoretically, all these settlements, yep, no longer under siege. So that's excellent stuff. So now we can really focus our attention on this purple settlement here. Rome. It's pretty important. Now, Caralis. Can we take Caralis now? We can't, can we? I lose track sometimes. I lose track, but it's fine. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to recruit, bear in mind... No, wait, what? Oh, okay, fine. So I got a little bit confused there. I thought that was the Scipii army and it went rebel. That is the Scipii army. Now, I can't just move completely out of Capua. I can't because the Scipii are there and they could be a bit annoying. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move mostly out of Capua using these horse archers. We'll have these archers. In fact, no, I don't want the normal archers. The normal archers can stay in the city. Just stay here and just go here. That's good. That's one army. Now, we don't have a lot elsewhere, so we need to recruit Segestica. I wish we had more naval force because we have a little bit of force at Segestica. It can't physically get over though. But the lads at Patavium can come over. So you guys, all of you, start heading down south towards Rome. Very important that you do that nice and quickly, please. And we will recruit in Arretium, Ariminum, Segesta, Mediolanum, get as many troops as we can for the final push against Rome, who have managed to reinforce, you know, all credit to them. Okay, so I'm sorry for a bit of an abrupt ending to this episode, but I have to go now. But tomorrow, you will see the grand finale of the Scythia campaign. So yeah, the campaign does indeed get wrapped up tomorrow with the 30-second episode, so make sure you're there at 7 o'clock to see that. And then, of course, the day after that, the start of the Greek cities campaign. Yeah. So pretty awesome, alright? So, yep, sorry for the abrupt ending, but I'll be back very soon with more videos, so don't worry about it. See you around.